the video from Saturday's game to my YouTube channel probably tomorrow. I can't put it on Twitch because of the music I used.
Oh, good. I thought it was all my mummy references.
No. So I have a personal license for all the music I used.
Okay.
But only for my YouTube channel.
Oh.
I would have to buy a separate license for my Twitch channel.
Gotcha.
I get it.
Even though it's all me. Like, you would think my personal license would just...
Not if it makes sense. That is not allowed.
But
does Twitch allow you to do that, though? Like, to upload videos that didn't run on Twitch originally?
They used to, and then they did an update, and I think you have to be monetized now or have a certain set amount of followers for them to allow it now.
well, you can
You have to be partner.
the video into your OBS and stream that to Twitch. It doesn't...
Yeah.
Ah.
I could imagine.
It doesn't have to be live, but it still has to be streamed.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Just easier to do it on YouTube.
Why is it being kept? Ah, there we go. Okay, good. It's not letting me host through Twitch. I have to go through OBS, which is weird and dumb. Anyway, whenever everybody's good to go, I have a recap since it's been a minute.
I'm good.
Okay. So, when last we left, you had reconvened after splitting up for adventuring in the town of Moku. I was going to pull that map back up, but you're not there anymore, so it doesn't matter. As another reminder, because it'll get asked, you were initially sent here because you were asked to investigate the missing scout after the appearance of those demonic creatures that you fought on the boat. And you ended up being informed by the priestess Zara that children had been having strange dreams and disappearing. The entire town seems to be under some kind of memory warp, and this has been going on ever since a woman in black robes whose face could not be recalled walked through town and marked the houses of said children. You entered the cave to the north. Alaris stopped on the way to help a large moth gather some kelp, which it baked magically, and everybody tried some of except Arazu. In the cave, you've encountered systems of mirrored mazes, and when you split up, Alaris, Auntie, and Jin ended up walking through a puddle that materialized into a waist-deep liquid sludge. When you heard the commotion, Arazu and Wiskava began making their way towards their friends a little bit to the south. And that's where we left off. I
had just saved Wiskava.
Oh, yeah.
Very heroically.
Wiskava was like spider crawling on the wall, and you're like, no, come back. Because you do not was it touch it? What did you tell her?
I had a whole dream about the ooze.
Yeah.
But I couldn't spoil anything because I wasn't there when everyone found it.
You couldn't warn about that strange oil slick on the ground.
It's better this way. We've learned our lesson. We won't do anything stupid again.
Ever, never again. I believe that. I have notes on what I think the initiative was. It was weird because you guys had split up. But the initiative that I had based on the rolls were Arazu, then Jin, Alaris, Wiskava, then Auntie. Does that sound right? Because I know
17.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually still all up on the rolls.
Yeah, that's what I should have clarified. I went through and looked at the rolls, but there were some after as well, and I wanted to make sure nobody had like a special. I don't know. I was just clarifying.
Well, right.
Well, sounds right. I know I was last. I don't remember if mine was why I rolled initiative twice.
That's
because I had a spell to give everybody advantage on initiative, and nobody rolled more than one different on their dice. It was the biggest waste of spell ever.
How long does that last?
An hour. I mean, but it's concentration.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Another side note. Did Wiskava have see invisibility active? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. Anyway, commence. I think we had left with Arazu attacking which means that next would have been Chin. I know you're really excited for this. So
Yeah.
have at it.
All right. The ooze is pretty much right in front of me where I am, right? Or is it where?
Yeah. It's this black line indicates where it ends. Yeah. You're within melee. You're about 5 feet away.
All right. I'm just going to smack at it with my sword.
Go for it. What the flat of it just smack the ooze. Oh, did you? Why is it all the way down there? A 26 will hit this really large ooze thing. I'm still imagining that you're smacking it though, and not actually.
Eight. Well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, smacking it could probably do just as much damage as cutting into it.
It's like slapping the ocean. How did that go for you?
Stop it. Stop.
It did 8 points of damage.
It did. I forget. Do you have what kind of damage is that? Just standard slashing?
Yeah, but it's magical. It's from
It
my
is.
Hexblade.
Okay, that's what I forget. Okay. Okay, you are good. Then we have. Okay. I keep having.
Oh my god, I actually have spell slots for one. That's amazing for me when I'm logging in.
It was
Now,
bound
do you
to
have
happen.
any spells that are effective against oozes, though?
Okay, now it is Alaris.
I will go ahead and do Green Flame Blade against the ooze
Douche.
for
Da-
21.
That'll hit.
So it'll be 6 piercing and then 3 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then we had already established that as far as Alaris is concerned, this looks like one creature, so it would my flame isn't going to leap to anywhere else.
Yeah, like I said, the mechanics that I wanted to play around with, I don't have the notes on, so we're gonna forget the swarm thing I was playing with, and this is just one really big ooze.
It's just really big.
I had this really cool thing. It would be a bunch of oozes, and the mechanics were going to be weird. And it's okay. I'll make it again for later. It'll be another fight. You'll love it. Would that be it for Alaris?
I think so. Bonus action, I will disengage and step out of the ooze.
Okay.
Not that it's gonna matter because I'm still in range, but at least I'm not-
Yeah, you're not standing waist deep in it anymore.
Yeah.
Which probably feels better. So Waskava.
Okay. Well, my movement is Arazu in my movement.
Yeah.
So I get off the wall. I'm down here. Was I able to see them in the ooze?
I think we determined that from where you were, you could. Yeah, because you got about to here, didn't you? Before Arazu grabbed you, you'd gotten about 10 feet over the ooze.
Okay.
So I would say yes.
That case, I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast Reduce on the ooze. So the cat's grace goes away
Okay.
because it is concentration. And
Okay.
it needs to make a constitution save.
Okay. Constitution for ooze. 11.
It fails.
This ooze is not very instituted.
Where does this shrink to? Did we get attack of opportunities because it's reduced in size?
I was going to say
It's not really movement.
the way that I would be envisioning it is it would go towards the center of its mass, which would be around here.
Yeah.
So that's where it starts to reduce.
Yeah. So it basically half the size in all directions. And then it's an eighth of its total weight.
Okay. So now it is let's see, if it's half of its size, then it will be a normal size ooze now. Okay. Does that change anything else about its stats? Let me see.
Did I just? Yeah, I popped it in there actually on accident. So that's cool. It deals one. I think it deals a little bit less damage.
It looks like it would be with weapons.
It has a disadvantage on strength checks and strength shaving slows. And yeah. Yeah,
we
if
have
it's
a birdie.
weapon attacks, deal 1d4 less damage.
Okay. 1d4 for damage. Okay, I make a note of that. Let's see your portent rolls. I don't know where your portent.
I don't know where they went. I just went through the chat log. I remember them being shit. I'm pretty sure it was like an 8 and a 13.
They were pretty not stellar. I do remember that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, without leaving the window to view the entire game chat. I don't know.
I just looked at it. I'm saying it's an 8 and a 13 because I think that's what they were.
That is fine by me. You can have an 8 and a 13. Okay.
The other option would be to re-roll them, but I'm pretty sure they were shitty, and that feels cheaty to me.
Okay. So with the reduced size, just to not fuss with the mechanics of would it slurp into the center of its mass, I was talking about how it had been stretching up and was reaching to about 3-4 feet high. We'll say that now it is about only 2 feet tall, pretty much anywhere. So it's much more manageable. I'm not going to deal with the surface area at the moment. I can wiggle it a bit, but there, we'll do that.
Well, it would actually, by the spell, do that in all directions. So it would shrink from the top too. It would slurp in, and then also.
Okay, well then
half
it would. I'm just going to do this because I can. Aha. Okay, so I will say that the ooze that's about to hear. So that would be an attack of opportunity for. It looks like absolutely everybody who is in range, actually, which is all of you. So.
Wouldn't that be a forced movement? So none of us get it.
Yeah.
Is that how it would work with reduced
Yeah,
size?
force movement
Oh, okay.
doesn't provoke.
Okay, I didn't know with reduced size. Oh well. Well, it's about this big now, and half is tall. It also shrunk on the other side, but you can't see that because.
Yeah.
So, do you want to do anything else?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Then Auntie. The ooze
What do I want to do?
smoosh the ooze.
But, yeah. I don't know if I'm not that worried about this ooze.
Now that it's not my stupid mechanics. Oh, I need to make a roll for it. Hold on.
So you said it was like a swarm, right?
Initially, it was, yes.
Okay. I'm not going to make you calculate that. I was gonna walk into it and word of radiance and see how
See, that was what I wanted to test. I can't find I had an idea for that though, and I don't remember where I wrote it. Well,
but don't worry about it. I will go ahead and toll the dead on it.
okay.
So I wisdom save.
This is a smart ooze. I don't know. Oh shit! It's actually a 14.
That's still fail.
Okay, good. I was like, my sad.
And has it taken damage?
Yes, by 4 people, I think, at this point.
Okay. Now we'll get to see if it actually can take necrotic. Well, I would actually roll instead of just type.
No.
19 points of necrotic damage.
Necrotic.
Necrotic damage.
Necrotic.
I kind of figured that's why I was like.
As soon as you said it.
I'm glad I didn't toll the dead and not like blight or any of my other like.
Yeah.
I might rely on necrotic damage a little bit.
Just a little bit. Oh, okay.
I will go ahead, however, and burn a 3rd level stat and bonus action cast. Hold on.
No.
Like bread and butter. Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I was gonna say chicken. Big chicken.
And I mean 2nd level spell, not
Okay.
2nd level spell, not 5th level spell. So.
Okay.
And I'll just use my 13 because I'm never else gonna use it. So, I'll use my 8. So 17 to hit.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's a news. I should have made it an armored ooze. I don't know how, but okay.
12 points of force damage.
There we go. Okay, will that be a bounty?
Mhm.
All right, back to the top then. Arazu.
Well, Arazu's gonna give Wizkava a sidelong look as he's looking very hesitant getting anywhere near this sludge and be like, this is the stuff that Sumari dreamt of. I don't know how I know, but I know. He dreamt that he drowned in this. But then something fluttery saved him. And then I'm just going to take a dodge action because I'm not touching that sludge with either my fists or my special precious knife.
I just huck rocks at it.
Nope, not even doing that. I want nothing to do with that stuff. And it looks like it's on the run, so I'm content to let it run.
Okay. So Arazu doesn't want to do anything to interact with it?
I'm just taking the dodge action.
Okay.
So if it lashes back out, I have that going for me.
Okay, so it's this.
I am not pursuing. I'm not attacking.
It's actually going to scoot a bit.
See, I don't trust this at all. Mm-mm.
Well, I don't know why you don't trust me. It hurts my feelings that you don't trust me.
Does it though?
Yeah.
Do you
I'm
have those?
delicate. It hurts my feelings very badly. I have feelings and you've hurt them now.
What? Where have you been hiding those?
Ow! On my sleeve. Okay. Then that is all it's actually going to do. And Jin.
All right, I'm going to chill touch it. $18.
Isn't chill touch necrotic damage?
Yeah,
Also?
isn't Chill Touch necrotic though?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oopsie.
Plus, there's no rule. You're not allowed to actually hit with chill touch.
Apparently, the rule is he's not allowed to do damage with chill touch.
Hi? What? For 4. So your skeletal hand whips out and smacks the ooze like it's playing with putty and just bounces away and nothing happens.
Hey, it's running away. That's what we think is happening, right? We're chasing away, Dream Gauge, right?
Yeah, you're spooking it. You're scaring it off. You're scaring it off.
No,
Is that
no, it's our new pet. We're playing with it.
Befriended. This is how we play. Is that all Jin wants to do?
I'll move up a little bit.
Then Alaris.
Okay, I don't know if you saw my whisper. I totally forgot.
I did.
Okay.
No worries, I got it.
Let's see. No one is currently next to it, unfortunately. So, does it actually look like it's running away, or?
Would the point of this be insight? Just.
I don't know. I mean, it could be insight. I'm trying to
Sounds-
sense its
How do I-
movement.
Can you insight a news, or is that like a
Does
nature?
it have expressions to read? I'm not sure.
I mean, if anyone could sense the sentience of some kind of natural force, I feel like it would be Alaris. So,
Is it jiggling with nervousness?
yes, it is. It is a nervous plate of jello. You know what? Give me a nature check, and this you, with your blessing, have advantage over.
Well,
It looks like the ooze is moving on purpose. You can't lie, but the ooze is definitely moving on purpose.
fair enough. Now, it looks like necrotic damage isn't doing anything. Did it look like the fire did anything?
Yeah, it looked like the fire singed it. Yeah. That sizzling, popping of evaporation.
Okay, I will take one step forward, and I'm gonna do poison spray.
Okay.
I need it to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 15.
9.
Okay.
It does not like Constitution saves.
It really doesn't, considering it has a +4. I don't understand.
So that's 14 points of poison damage.
And that's poison, not acid, right?
Correct.
Well, There we go. I don't know if it can get the poisoned condition with a lack of circulatory system. Boy.
No, it means it gets even super poisoned.
Super poison.
Even super poisoned because like it spreads through its body a completely.
Super poison. Okay.
Well, with my poison spray, it wouldn't get the poison condition anyhow. It's just,
I know. It just made me think about it. Like, huh? Can you poison?
poisoned. And then I guess I will use my bonus action to hide if possible.
Sure. Give me a stealth roll. You don't really know where eyes might be to hide from it, but yeah, 21. Okay. That'll do. That was Skava.
I just walk over here, and I shout out, I can hold it like this for a little while. Erzu says it's very dangerous. You should go through the mirrors on the other side. And then I will go back over here by Erzu, because I don't want to touch it either.
Okay. God, I was actually listening. Okay. And Auntie, you just heard all that?
Okay. Let's see. I always have some get out of shit spell somewhere with me. Let's do this. I'm going to. Oh, I don't have that prepared. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
This is what I get for relying on necrotic damage. I'm going to go here and do Word of Radiance, so con save from the thing.
13.
Fails.
This ooze is not being helped by my rolls.
13 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And my spiritual weapon will attack.
Yeet. Big angry chicken.
Wow.
No, it hits. It's an ooze. It's got an 8.
So literally, I just have to not roll 1.
Yeah, basically. Mhm. My ooze was different. To myself. 6 points of.
Well, there's that 1.
There's the one.
6 points of force damage.
Okay, careful. Don't be me. Okay.
No, if I was you, and, the next roll would be max damage.
Yeah, you'll get a 20 next.
Mhm.
Because those cheats are just going to be roll 20 wide now. All right, well.
And I will actually skirt along the edge and get to, let's say I've used 15, and then can I just jump over here?
Honestly, like, this is supposed to be a wall, but I can't really move the ooze where I want it to be. There would be space for you to do a running jump because it'd be, what, 10 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably can get an attack of opportunity because I am going to get out of its threatened zone.
Yeah, and probably lash at you as you go, but that's kind of it. If you want to do that, though, yeah, it'll... Okay. So.
I can get there.
Kelpie tentacle lashes out at you for 20. I got it.
Do I have at least that prepared? Second.
Did you?
Yes, I do. Shield.
Okay. So this big wet tentacle flips out, smacks an invisible shield, and just kind of flops back into its body. Okay, but now you're on the other side. Let's see if it makes its roll. I swear to God. All right. Well, this is a little anticlimactic, but that's fine. Okay. It retreats further. And is there.
Is your enlarge reduce?
No, it's...
shrinking?
Yeah, that is something else to read. During that is fine.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it then for the ooze. So now it's back to Jin. No, after Auntie's Arasu. There we go. I found it.
Arazu is just going to. For the others.
I'm gonna look at Arizona. I don't know why you're so insistent on this. It's really not that bad.
I have secondhand exposure to a traumatic nightmare about this stuff, okay? If you'd like, I'm happy to share it with you, but I don't trust it.
I will call you a chicken, but I don't want to insult Katsu.
I mean, for calling me so chicken, you didn't see me lunge out over it and pull Whiskava off the wall before it could consume
You're right, I didn't see you.
That's true.
To be fair, it did happen.
It did.
Okay.
If you'd like, I can share the memory of it with you so you can see how awesome it was.
I have it open right now if you want it.
Oh, the dream?
Yeah.
I meant my memory of me doing that.
Oh, that. Okay. That too.
My awesome athletics rolls.
But I do worry it will get bigger when I.
That's why I came over here.
For the sake of expediency, we'll call it out of initiative for now because the creature is retreating and everybody's. Oh yeah, you're so disappointed to be out of combat. I know it breaks your heart.
Yeah. But before, what
What are you doing?
I have 120 feet of Devil Sight. I want to know what's over in this area.
Oh gosh.
Yes, please.
No, you don't
See this magical barrier of this like grid.
I'm giving everybody,
Retreating into the direction we have to go.
I'm giving
There's a
everybody roll 20 like
Oh,
years of privilege. Giving everybody the DMs just so that you don't have to do this weird.
Never mind the man behind the curtain.
You see more cave.
okay.
There's a lot. Like there's just walls.
Okay, cool.
If you don't
It
stop,
can take its swipe at me if it wants. I'll leave.
all right. For your sass, it will.
Go ahead.
'Cause- I'm gonna assume a 15 misses though, so we can move on.
Yeah, I was hoping it would hit me because I actually have Armor of Agathis up.
Oh,
It does 25 points of damage to it.
Ow! Those are meaner tentacles than my tentacles.
That's why I didn't care if I was close.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys are away from this much lamer ooze.
I'm going to look at Arazu and after you offer that memory and no, I believe you did something during that fight. I mean, you're not.
It's like it wasn't that bad. We were waist deep in it.
Just noting myself to remember to save her last next time.
Yeah, your clothes for the three of you who were in it. Your clothes are nasty now. Like from the waist down,
Prestidigitation.
it's icky. Yeah.
It will be little for about 30 seconds.
I'm gonna.
How much more damage can your chicken do?
Yeah.
I could just have the chicken attack for the next minute.
Yeah, if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Did
do
you want me to just roll the
Yeah, just give it
attack?
Yeah.
So, because invariably one of them is going to be a natural one and actually miss. So let me roll all 8 attacks.
If you're channeling me, it'll be like the second one. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do prestidigitation to get you off. While
There was a lot of 2s. But no natural ones.
The worst roll a halfling can get.
Sixes and
Okay.
I'm just holding my sword, looking at people, going like, "What am I going to do?"
That is. Yeah.
18
Okay.
points of force damage.
That is sufficient. Your chicken crushes it to death. Okay, well, I'll just type that out. Yep. So the ooze gets pounded into the ground of the cave and just kind of like soaks into it. Its dead body. Well, dead. I mean, it's ooze, so. Yeah. Boop.
And about that time, my chicken just like goes "Ah!" and explodes and feathers disappear.
Spiritual feathers.
And by the way, Jin is going to be watching the ground a little bit more closely. He does not want to be waist deep in another ooze again.
Yeah, whatever the ooze body expands back to its full size. So
Does that occur upon death? Where was the note on that? Does it say?
no, I can only hold it for a minute.
Oh,
It's
okay.
He just lost
concentration.
his- yeah.
If I remember correctly, where Arazu is standing is the last mirror that caught Wiskava that he got through. So he's going to point it out to people.
Okay.
I never had a problem with the mirrors. We just broke them.
Well, Arazu's not about the bad luck, so he's just bypassing it.
Oh, we've already got so much bad luck.
Auntie is just like silly superstitions and just starts chucking rocks at the mirror.
Which is great, by the way, that's Auntie, the one
Yeah.
who's being like,
Says the lady that's trapped in a hat for eternity. Your
Let's
7 years of bad luck will
I'm
add up.
sure, like, somewhere there's instructions for getting her out of the hat. She just lost them, like, a millennia ago.
All right, so as you why is that bar as big as that bar is? More is going to be revealed than it should. Pretend you don't see it.
Nope.
Because you're looking this. Oh, fuck. Wait, no.
The world just ended.
And campaign number 2, guys.
And
Roll up
we
your
just
characters. The world
fell through
ended.
the world. We just found that spot where
I fixed it. I'm fixing. Okay, I
Yeah,
fixed
the
it.
world just ended. Campaign
Shush.
number 2, guys.
Okay. Shush with your
We
sass.
passed the Armageddon
There we
Ultima spell.
We moved incredibly too slow trying to save the world. We failed.
I fixed it. Shush. I fixed
it's
it.
like a dead end, guys.
Is it though?
I don't know. Kind of looks like it might continue.
No one trusts me.
That isn't a naturally, like, flat wall.
Well, we can
I do have see invisibility.
Everyone cluster in front of the wall. Do it. Do it. Just get all your faces right on the rock.
Look, everyone backs up.
Oh, I saw Jen back up.
It's like chain lightning. Chain lightning.
All the rocks are lightning conductors. It's true. I mean, just see invisibility. That's a wall. There's rocks there. Does someone want to do some kind of investigation or something? Or
I will.
I would like to insight check the wall.
you know what? Okay, Orazus with the 26. It's a wall.
I
It's
feel like this
thinking
wall doesn't
wall
have
thing.
ulterior motives.
The wall does not have ulterior motives. It's
Yes.
a wall.
They like to get in my
Feels
way.
like a wall. Thinks
But this
like
one
a
was
wall.
just here minding its business.
It has ambitions to be a wall. It's a wall.
It is succeeding. 12 investigation.
And
It's
a
a wall.
14.
It's a wall.
Okay, it's also still a wall.
Good. Then I feel like we are in the wrong place.
I guess
I
we
mean,
need
do
to
we
go-
think there's something there?
I don't
I
know.
could just push really hard.
Yeah, if Sumari were here, I would totally push him into the wall, but, you know.
He and Doll, I think we said were patrolling back to the
know.
entrance with Florian.
Yeah.
The three biggest forms, I think, in general. You guys take care of the scary shit. We'll be out front in the sunshine.
Is this rock here or is there a passage there?
That's rock. That's just
Okay, fine.
So we were going the right way.
Kinda.
Well, maybe. I'm still, like, obsessed with this unnaturally flat wall.
I think
okay. All right.
you're onto something. I'm all about it.
I draw weird. I'm sorry. I promise you, it's just a wall.
But there's this big black area over here. I don't believe you.
I didn't say that
No,
I'm
seriously,
swearing
Shayna,
it,
what's
it's
the
just a
wall?
fucking wall.
All right, guys.
Give us that platinum that's in there.
The ploy worked. I mean, there was this little spot up here.
I
Yeah,
would
we
like to
didn't
again
explore.
point out, like, as you guys, like, start pulling away from me, I'm like, I can't see!
It's like,
Auntie, I thought you were supposed to be staying right behind me. What are you doing?
There was a wall and it was flat.
It's like the rest of the party hasted up and just took off and left you behind. It's so weird.
I know
when people
everyone's
do that,
being
right?
really liberal with their movements and not waiting for the
it's
GM.
like, I don't know what's the problem. I can see everybody. I'm keeping eyes on everybody.
Are you keeping eyes on your surroundings though?
I
Because
told
you
you
ran,
what
you ran.
I actually think,
fast.
like, it probably would be Auntie who wouldn't say anything, but you would have heard an ow as she ran into a wall somewhere.
Since the only people who are here to see it, I think from this angle are Auntie and Miskava, it looks like there's a passageway here that Jin and Arazu just blasted past.
I did ask about that earlier, but it's fine.
Was it last session though?
Yeah. I also asked about this one up here that's still a flat black line.
Where? I don't think you ever actually went to explore it, but
No, I just said, is there something up or is all we see down? So we just kept going down.
I point and I say, I'm going this way. I'll probably be back. There's probably mirrors. And I walk right through
I'm
here.
gonna look for mirrors. Can I look for mirrors?
yeah, absolutely. Who went to the sermon? I forget.
The what?
To this.
I
I think
thought
just
I
Auntie,
I
right?
don't see it.
Yeah, I
Was
was there pretty much all day, and Alaris hung out with me. But
it was Alaris and Auntie because I thought there was someone else. So the two of you are the only ones who have advantage on finding these then.
okay.
So if you want to investigate or look or however you want to do that.
I would love to investigate.
Yeah, whatever you
I
want.
did already walk through them. So if there is one, I set it off.
22 on my perception check.
So with the 16 and the 18, you don't see the mechanisms, and it looks like there isn't anything here.
Well, if I had an advantage, it would have been at 22.
Oh yeah, with the 22, definitely doesn't look like there's anything there.
Okay.
So, oops.
So what's over here?
I'm working on it.
What's it like when the party splits up exploring a dungeon map and they haste all around and run really fast and you can't keep up?
You can't keep up, baby.
How's it feel inside?
I'm gonna find a wall in your church, and I'm just gonna sit in front of it for an hour. Like, this is my wall.
That's fair.
Tell me.
I didn't draw that map, so we can judge the designers together.
Yep, I never mind.
I'm kidding. I actually love your background paper color.
Yeah. I made it coffee.
I know you've told us, and I'm just saying, I'm continuing to say that I love it.
Thank you.
So Alaris is going to turn to Auntie. It is still Auntie, not Basam at this point, right?
It looks like Bassam, but it is actually Auntie's personality.
So Auntie, considering that we've made a lot of noise with the mirrors,
Mhm.
how about we light this candle so you can see?
Stealth is a little out the window. Is that what you know?
A full 5 feet.
I have. So the issue is I do have a torch, but the problem is I can't really cast a spell, hold my shield, and carry a torch all at the same time. So that's why.
I believe in you.
If only someone could cast a light cantrip for you.
You know what? I'm going to take out my hooded lantern and actually light it, and I will hold it so that Auntie can see.
Aww.
I'll reach over and cast Blade Ward on Auntie in case she stubs her toe.
You're like her caretakers.
Oh.
Take her on a walk.
That was fun. My power just dropped and came back.
Oh,
Cool. And I got a text talking about the storms getting real bad somewhere nearby.
did you go back to Puerto Rico and not say anything?
If I vanish, that's why. But I've got a laptop and a UPS, so I should be good.
Okay.
It just might get dark over here.
Okay.
I feel like at this point I might actually like touch my hat, and for once it does transform, and I take that candle, I stick it to the top of my hat like a coal.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Wax melting over the flesh hat. Yes. To be fair, though, we'll switch back up now since you guys have moved through a room to Jin and Arazu. You heard them say, "We're going this way," and then they disappeared down this corridor that Arazu noticed last time, but then went past to follow Jin.
Yeah.
I dismissed it as completely unimportant after that.
I told you there was.
Listen, I have a wingman duty and responsibility.
You
right
do.
here.
It's fair. But if you were ripping
This
man,
is
you'd
the
be getting
first
back.
fight that like Auntie realizes. I just assumed they were with us.
Yeah, you guys were just saying.
She's like, wait a second, I couldn't see this entire time. Where did they go?
You're like,
People
guys, this
that
is
are
a
at like home in
reminder.
the darkness have just vanished.
This is a reminder. Don't split the party. Immediate Scooby Doo.
Mhm.
Like, You've made your choice.
This is 2 sessions in a row where I've wandered off with one person.
Yes,
So
it is.
I think the problem is the common element, the other person.
Would you
From
guys?
now on, you should just wander off by yourself.
Well, in fairness, I chased after Wiskava, and this time I chased after Jin.
Yeah, you are just
It's like someone
choosing
wandered, and I
whoever
was like,
choosing.
ugh, I'll take care of them. And took off.
What did we see?
Boop, ba-da, boo.
We see a black curtain.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see past the curtain. Oh,
Well, if you move the curtain, you're going to get shot by a crossbow bolt, so be warned.
Can I? Well, okay. Well, won't let me do that. But yeah.
Polaris
I'm
is
just-
just kind of scratching Stein underneath the wing, letting Wiskava and Arazu and Jin wander as I stayed here, Auntie. It's like herding cats. There's just no.
I don't
Very
really trust thin passageways anymore. After
Why?
I wonder.
I don't know. Why?
And
Weird thing.
Wiskava is not running anymore. She's just walking
Okay.
because she's run a very far distance and not gotten anywhere.
Yes, she has. Because you were down here and you ran all the way back up and down. It's been a couple minutes. I will say, since your reduced size would have ended, Jin and Arazu would have had to run through this big goopy corpse to get there. That would take up the entirety of this chamber jelly bean shape that you're in.
Awesome.
It's not responding, but
I would have actually
Your birds
probably,
are itching
if there was still visible sludge, I
There
would
would
have used the walls to go around it.
okay. Yeah, it doesn't respond to your presence, but it was definitely still there.
Well,
And
Jin's
Dead
gonna.
deflated about an ankle deep.
Like, Arazu's like, that shit's lava. Don't touch it as far as he's concerned. The floor is lava.
The floor is
game he's
lava?
playing,
Jin's
and he
gonna
would have
ask
been
Erzu, so should we go this way or do we want to go back and find all the other people?
Oh, I got your back. It's fine.
The most
There's
non-committal
nothing we can't
answer.
handle.
I swear to God.
I feel like this is the way we need to go now.
Well, one of the other issues I see is that Jin and Arazu are just kind of like, they're the people that disappeared to the darkness. So I'm not entirely sure that we would even be like, yeah, they're missing.
Exactly.
He's
There
like
was
right
no
next to me. He's got to be.
Yeah, you guys, basically the way I'm envisioning it is Jin and Arazu are the quieter runners. And they just fucking booked it into the darkness as you guys turn down this really obvious path right there. You get through, realizing there's no mirrors, light a lantern, notice that they're not there. And
Yeah,
so the
but
only
we
thing
just
that you
assume
realize
that they're-
they're right here.
Or just
They could be
assume that
anywhere.
they're out of
Ahead,
the light.
behind, just gone.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and go through. Let the mirror catch me.
I got you, boo. I'm not going to get caught by the mirror. I'm just going to, step up.
When it gets me, you'll know that there's a mirror.
Exactly. And then I'll laugh and I'll move it.
Nothing
But
happens.
not break it, because you're not me.
Yeah, nope.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
All right. What do I see down here?
But down this way? In the
Down this
darkness?
way. Yeah.
You're a little far back from that. You just see oh, you're-
5, 10, 15, 20. No, we can see way farther than
It's
25
like
feet.
it's like you do know I have 120 feet of
yeah,
yellow
but
sight, right?
It's not that. It's an angles thing. It's an angles thing.
Uh-huh.
That sounds familiar. I feel like someone used that defense already and was told no. That's a total straight line. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. He had like
If you so do me a favor really quick.
There he
And
was.
all your kids. I'm working on it. I have lots of boxes. I'm working on it. Okay, I just go.
Keep going, boxes.
you're gonna have to teach me how you do that, Shanna.
do what?
You've got like already preset reveal boxes. Like I just always like go in there and trim it out by hand. That's way faster.
You sweet baby. You make a box for each room, and then you shrink and move it.
You need to teach me your ways.
Oh my God, Chester! I'm
Way easier than I've been doing things. I'm like here with like the manual tool. Okay, they can probably see here, maybe here, and like drawing out like all the corners I can with like little tiny little boxes of visibility.
I should have asked sooner what your system was, but never mind.
You know what? I'll make your character sheets. You make map
Yeah.
reveals for me.
Fair. You make my character sheets. I'll make your maps. Okay. Cat. Sorry.
Mustafa, as she's walking, she's got a little piece of wire and she's just going, psst, Arazu, psst, Arazu. And she points to the walls, hoping to catch you in line with message.
All right. I will say as Skava steps forward, you guys see each other. I can't with the box, so just
We just appear right next to you.
here. Hold on. I know what I'll do.
And it's dark.
It's dark.
I'm working on it, Chambers. I'm impatient.
Fucking,
Stop moving, you know, what's the opposite of initiative? What's the opposite of inspiration? You're over here now.
How does that feel?
You're over here. You're over here. Everybody's over here. You're all in this corner except Alaris, who, I don't know, not 20 or whatever you want.
Everyone disappeared. I'm all by
Good.
myself.
Imagine how Auntie feels. She just lost her light source.
Good.
No, I waxed glued a candle to my head.
This is around where you guys were before you started porting around like fucking psychos. So hold on.
hey, I'm dashing.
Impatient.
Yeah, do you know what my speed is? Like, let's be real here.
Alright.
You know those RPGs where you have to get all the surface area to get the 100% complete? That's what we're trying to do.
So anyway,
Yeah, we're not into the side quests, okay? Straight through.
as you guys
You run.
make your way into this chamber and can now see, especially with the lantern for those of you over here.
We see Shayna.
I wasn't able to make a token, so just shush. You can all see her. A stunning woman stands before you, her skin pale gray beneath the velvety green robes and long curling blue hair. She looks rather like a Triton. When she speaks, her voice is clear and bright like a child's. Well, hi there. What can I do for you?
I don't trust insight check.
It's like super dark except for this light, right? Over
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got this.
Yeah, insight check.
I trust her. She's fine.
21.
21.
One more from, I think, Laskava. I'm just going to assume all of you, unless you instinctively go, like,
Trustworthy.
You might.
Trustworthy.
You do. You're like, oh, she's pretty. She's fine.
Yeah, I'm really not. Yeah, I'm like turning around and I'm looking at everyone else. Like,
Like, why are you being weird? Just say hi back.
no, I'm like, because Mustafa knows she's crap at this.
Oh, you're waiting for us to tell you whether it's okay
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay. Jin and Alaris are the only ones who you get something off about this woman.
Yeah, she's standing in the dark.
Yeah, it's weird. She's standing in the dark, alone. Her voice doesn't quite match. She doesn't look like she should be here.
Do we look like we should be here?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Or you and I do at least.
I
Um,
will look at
if-
Yeah, this is like home.
If you
Is
would
this room
like,
lit? Is this room lit?
this room's lit. No, there's a light from Alaris's lantern. Yes, it will
But
not. how
That's not
far-
over where we're at.
Yeah, not you.
He's got like one of those hooded lanterns.
Yeah, she's got a hooded lantern. Goes.
Who's she talking to?
Yeah.
Them over here or us in the dark?
She's addressing all of you. She looked at all of you.
I would be invisible if she's using dark vision. Just throwing that out there.
Mm-hmm. No, she
I'm
looks at all
right
of
next
you
to
and
me.
addresses you. I will say those of you who passed the insight, so Jin and Alaris, if you would like, you can try and make some further investigation or whatever way you want to try and gain more information on her. I would say there's other ways to do that if you want.
So I'm thinking that she's actually using some sort of spell or ability to make herself look the way she currently looks.
Okay.
I don't trust that she is what she appears. So
Okay.
that,
So
I'm guessing could be possibly Arcana or probably not investigation because I'm too far away.
yeah, I would say Arcana if you'd like. Yeah,
Okay, I'm not great at Arcana, but
that's okay.
17.
I think so. 17 will do it. Okay. So only Alaris sees this, unless Jin, do you want to do something as well?
No, I'm just going to keep an eye on her.
Okay. So Alaris, as you look closer, you can see through her disguise, and you see that ripple effect of a disguise spell, and you can see her true form. Instead, that's different. Anyway, instead, her skin is like a rough-hewn statue. Most of her body appears to be stone. Long planes of mineral forming her limbs, with sharper juts erupting over her joints. Her coloring remains the same: the light gray, the blue, the green. But the soft robes actually appear to be strips of twisted seaweed and moss stitched into a crude cloak that's slumping off of her knobby shoulders, and she's clearly much older than the disguise she had put on. But you are the only one who sees this.
So what I'm going to say then is it's really rude to disguise yourself when you're first meeting people.
Yep, really rude to use disguise self.
Really rude.
So anyone who heeds Alaris and wants to try and see through again would have advantage. Now that she's pointed out that something is amiss.
Yes. Do you want insight or perception, or what do you want?
Either of those would be fine, yeah. Or Arcana, if you would like to go that route.
Arcana.
We have advantage, right? So I got it.
Advantage, yeah. So Jin actually did get it. I was about to laugh at you.
Yeah,
I just want to pop a divine sense.
Yeah.
And I actually kind of want to use Eyes of the Grave. I don't think she's undead, but
Okay.
I was going to do something really rude and start mage handing her to.
to poke her.
Yeah.
So Auntie, you did not get it with your insight. Jin and Arazu, you did. You now also see the same thing. Auntie, you with the Eyes of the Grave, she's not undead.
Right.
What's Kavasar? What did you say, Tucker? What do you want her to do?
Divine sense. So celestial fiend or undead.
No, none of those ping for her.
I'm gonna turn to Alaris and be like, I defer to you on this. I don't seem to be able to. She is a more if there is a spell, she has more cunning than I.
She kind of looks like mineral stone with kelp.
So they kill her.
Kelp.
That's mean. That's mean. My skin's just a little rough. It's dry in here sometimes.
I just kind of whisper to Erzo. She might be disguised, but she's not a demon.
She's not undead.
Oh, that's totally safe then.
So, do I need to roll to hear a whisper? Because we're pretty far apart.
I'm imagining you're using Whisper. Or
the
are you?
spell
Oh.
whisper.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay, then no, I don't do that. I guess I do that to Auntie because she's right
Yeah,
next
I mean,
to
if
me.
you still think that Arizu is
I don't get any of that
that's
offer.
fine.
I
was just
Alaris
curious.
sees something, but I don't. But I still. I mean, I don't trust whatever this is, but I can't determine what.
As you guys are talking
What?
loud, mad shit, by the way, she's crossed her arms like this and is like pouting and huffing at you, like.
Well, Jin's just going to go out and try to be a little bit polite and ask what her name is. My name is Jin.
Hi, Jin. You're nicer. And she'll take a little step towards you. My name's Lonnie.
What are you doing here? I mean,
I
is
live
this your
here.
home? You
Yeah.
live-
What are you doing here?
We're visiting. So I guess we're visiting you now.
That's weird.
Is there anything down here?
There goes Erzu bolt.
No, I can see that far, and if she was guarding something, I would see it. That's all I'm getting at.
There's a wall there.
Oh, okay. Is it perfectly flat like that?
This wall is so
Investigation.
natural. It's the most natural formation of wall you've ever seen. It has the exact, but not quite like weirdly perfect.
It's a mimic. We should attack it.
It's too natural. It's unnatural.
It's a mimic wall. It's a mimic wall. We need to attack it right
I
now.
hate you, and I would get mad if that wasn't always my exact logic. So shush. You see a stone wall. I don't have the right thing for this map, but that's why I
Look at it.
what you see there is a wall right now.
Okay.
Okay, it's a wall.
Yes.
There's a
Fair.
wall there. What did you say? You said you were visiting her. It's like people don't normally come to visit. Not before I know.
Is Arazu anywhere? I'm gonna try to get closer to Arazu. And like, can you do your like? So
How did you know I was there? just,
You have to remember, Arazu is King Edge Lord, Master of Darkness.
Edge Lord.
Like,
yeah, I have a candle on my head. It was well within the 15 feet.
I have a candle on my head.
Candles go 15 feet.
Dreamcase is just going to keep on saying your name until you answer. So you.
Old lady stumbling around in the dark. Grandson.
Erzu, grandson. Grandson.
Where's that useless Arazu who doesn't help in encounters? Where did he go?
Okay, so well, for my sanity's sake, you find Arazu. You can talk to him. What do you want to say to him?
Fine. I pull a Batman and just commission. Right, you're my commissioner, Gordon. I just come up behind you and speak in your ear. Hope I give you a heart attack.
I'm in the body of a 24-year-old girl.
Grandson.
That fact was not lost on him. Anyway.
This is not a fiend, but you, can you do your thing to figure out if there's a fiend within a certain distance of us?
She steps closer to you and says, "Could you stop calling me this? I just said my name's Lonnie."
Lonnie is not a fiend.
Thank
It's
you.
a little hard to use your name when you have yet to reveal your true form.
This is my form.
Yes, form.
There
See, you omitted
is
the word true.
What is
There-
the true form?
A true form is a form without magical enhancement or accoutrement. Or
It's like
protection.
when you wake up in the morning before you put your makeup on.
She actually does seem to stop and think about that for a second and goes, "Okay," and she shakes out some of the kelp and rubs it her face. And it looks like there was a little bit of makeup. Maybe she had some like eyeliner or shadow, some lipstick on. It just kind of gets smudged all around. She goes, "Is this better?
Yes, Lonnie, it's much, much better.
I'm sorry I can't get rid of the magic. It's just me."
What does it mean that it's just you? And Alaris is leaning against the perfectly formed wall behind us.
Then she's going to, no, not.
And the mimic eats you. It's a mimic wall.
She comes over to you and goes, "I don't know. What do you think it means?"
Damn it, now she's not surrounded. What were you thinking?
Well, I think that
That's Ghostbusters. Is our plan is get her?
We're just slowly pushing her into this corner.
Yeah, she notices you guys moving because you're the least subtle group of people on the face of the fucking planet, much less in Maka. And so she crosses her arms again and looks at you guys and goes,
I'll step right next to her.
"You're really rude in my home. You said you
I'm
were
like,
going to visit. Why are you visiting without talking to me first? I certainly didn't bring you here."
The mirror offended Auntie over here.
Mirror.
Yeah. She has a thing with mirrors. We broke a bunch of them on the way in.
You broke my mirrors. She gets
And I'm pointing. Even though I'm invisible to her, I'm pointing. It's not
I'm like, technically, I broke your mirrors. They actually counseled me not.
Everyone takes 5 feet step away from Auntie.
Jim's trying to get her attention so he could be like, "You said that people don't usually visit you. When was the last time somebody visited you?"
Why do you care about that when you come in here and break my things?
I didn't break your things.
We're looking for some lost children.
They're not lost. Is that why you're here? And she steps back. Okay, I'm going to request that people move 5 feet at a time and stop when I yell stop from now on.
Okay.
Because this teleporting bullshit, I'll take away your privileges. Take away your toys.
Are they visiting?
Yeah.
Well, we would like to visit with them.
I don't think so.
Their parents are missing them quite a bit. It is time for them to come home.
No. And she'll step back again. So I have stop moving. No.
Why you
You
moved?
said 5 feet.
I moved 5 feet when she did.
Okay. And no one can move again. You have all moved 5 feet now. Okay. Okay. Get through my fucking narrative. So as you guys have been talking that she's maneuvered herself into this bit of wall here, her hands kind of come up to either side like this, and she pulls, leading with her wrists in towards each other as if there were invisible strings attached to her fingers, and she's pulling. And a deep rumbling shakes the cave around you as the sound of splitting stone cracks out like lightning. And pulling from the very mountain, 2 large, very humanoid or nearly humanoid headless forms emerge. The lava rocks which make up their limbs are all sharp juts and angles, their edges held together with thick swaths of rotting organic material and an arcane glow that Alaris in particular would recognize as being tied to this person's magic, what had that disguise in the first place. Let's see. The arcane glow dims as the forms settle before you. In the darkness, it looks like long strips of decomposing flesh wrap around them, complete with globs of congealing liquid, which are sloughing off, leaving a slimy, briny puddle all around them. I will, like I said, I didn't have time to make things, so there are going to be 2 of them. She summoned one here, and she summoned one here. And she says, if you decide to be nice and come play instead, I'll wait for you. But I might have some snacks while I wait. And she Misty steps
If
out.
she moves again, I'm taking an opportunity attack on her because she's within 5 feet of me now.
She's not. She was over here. Like I said, these
No,
are the
but
2.
right now she's beside me. So
No,
if she
she's-
moves again,
No, she's
Yes,
not
yes.
what I said.
I wouldn't give one anyway.
sorry, I thought
She
you
was
put
over
down
here.
different tokens for those. I got you.
What's over here? These are the 2.
I got you. Sorry.
There's something else beside you now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's something else beside me.
There's
Now.
a large stone headless humanoid shaped thing that
Well,
pulls out of the wall.
If it moves I'm hitting
You
it.
know, I'll have that. Everyone roll me initiative.
Okay.
Do you want to use the tracker or just roll?
If you want to use the tracker, I will.
That's on you. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm thrashing.
Yeah. I clicked on my token regardless, so it's
I don't
there.
know how to make the tracker pop up, so it's okay.
So,
So, ooh. Well then.
We have average, really good on 3 of you, and really shitty from Tucker.
no, what we have is a closer. Okay.
It's so far. This is how I've rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not been a great night for
This isn't the first time that Alaris and Arazu have had the same results, despite her having a higher modifier.
Yep, definitely.
And it's like, why did I get a nat 20? What a waste of a nat 20. I didn't need it. It didn't even get me first. It got me in the middle.
And then Wisconsin. Wait, why am I missing someone? Wisconsin. Wait.
Well, we don't have.
Doll's not here.
Thank you. Yes, I was like, where's my 6th? I forgot.
But he wouldn't be attacking anyway, so.
No,
Yeah.
of course not. I'm not worried about it. I don't incorporate it into the CR when I make these creatures.
Well, we could have had Sumari, but Sumari's, also not here.
Sumari has reverted to being an NPC
Aw.
until further notice. As far as
And we don't have Florian.
And we don't have Flurry. We
That
don't-
action does hurt us
That
significantly.
does hurt significantly.
It does. You should probably lower the CR accordingly.
I did, actually. Okay.
Did you want me to roll for Stein's initiative?
I figured you could have him go before or after you if you would like to pick one.
Thank
But-
you very much.
And you're first, so do you want Stein to go before you or after?
Before me, he's gonna give the help action, fly over next to here, so that I can get advantage on this attack. And as a bonus action, I am going to cast Shadow Blade. And then, as my action, chuck it at his head.
Oh, okay.
So... Oh, that's a crit. Awesome.
Yes, it is.
But it also, because of Shadow Blade, it's not a... Where I lost it. It's...
Okay, so the 11 plus 1 is actually different because it should be 4d8 plus your
Yeah.
Shadow Blade is 2d8 points of damage.
Yes, so it's actually 4d8 plus 10d6 for my 4d8 plus 10d6 for my sneak attack because one of my companions
Plus
are right
fire.
next to him. No, it's not fire. I can't use.
Plus 5.
Oh, plus 5. Not. Sorry, I misheard you. 76 points.
Okay. What are these into type-wise, though?
Psychic.
It's all psychic?
It should all be psychic.
Okay.
And the Harriman is psychic damage. Son of a bitch!
They might be. We've run into things before that are. I mean, if it doesn't seem to react and doesn't seem damaged at all, then we'll know.
No, it didn't like that. It ouchied. That ouchied. I mean, you can't really see a reaction on its face because it doesn't have one, but you get the feeling that it hurts.
Okay.
Psychically, if one might say.
I should be
Was that
able to move there, and then that would be the end of my turn.
Okay. Then it would be Arazu.
Okay. First, I'm going to attempt and hunter's mark this one that's here beside me because I'm just that guy. So that is wow, I can do this. Where am I at? There it is. Oh, I just rolled damage. Didn't give me the information for the save or anything. What the hell?
There's no save for Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, I just didn't come up for some reason, so I'll try and click it over here.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay.
There's the full details.
Okay.
Oh, so there is no save for that. Oh,
No.
fine. I learned something new. I'm going to go ahead and unarmed strike this thing twice.
Just gonna punch it.
So there you go. One's for 18 and one's for 27.
Okay.
And that is magical for DR purposes.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning 9 and 8.
Magical.
And then
Okay.
via my Dread Ambusher ability that I always forget about, I am going to get an extra attack that gets an additional 1d8 damage if it hits.
Okay.
If. So, wait, of course, 16 unless I'm flanking with someone, which I'm not. Lame. So if a 16 hits, cool. If not, then not.
Mm-mm.
Couldn't
Okay.
you do 1 5-foot sidestep?
I didn't do it before I rolled, though. I should have looked.
Okay.
So I will lean on integrity, and I am not presently flanking when I made that account.
Okay.
But I will finish my turn by taking that step for your subsequent turns.
Okay.
Well, Jesus. Okay. So, I wasn't. It's great, but also sucks. I wasn't expecting this to happen so fucking soon, but God, Alaris wrecked the thing. So, I'll explain later. So after Alaris' hit, it looked shaken, and Arazu hit it again. And a large cracking sound echoes out from the creature at his blow when he punched it that second time, like a boulder splitting. And with barely a twitch, those wrappings of organic material, like that seaweed, whip out and connect to the other creature. That arcane glow from before shimmers again between them, nearly blinding, as it tightens, pulling their bodies together. So this one gets yoinked over here, and I'll explain what happens.
All your powers combined.
Convenient that there is no opportunity to attack there.
When the shifting settles, what remains before you... Ooh, that's not what I wanted. What settles before you is one massive, still headless golem, the fragments of stone now forming 4 arms and 2 thick legs. Just so you know, I wasn't cheating by having the weaker one get pulled away. What I had written was, as the healthier one is pulled in, it triggers attacks of opportunity for those within melee range, but the damage is halved because of the magic enchantment. So sorry. If it had been the other way around, but no. I wasn't expecting you to get it that low that fast. Becca, brutal.
Every so often, I do massive amounts of
slaughtered
damage.
My poor babies. I had such a cool... Okay, fine. So
You
Jin,
did include my hunter's damage mark too, right?
Huh? Yeah, I did.
With my damage? Okay.
Yep. So now it is Jin's turn.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, I get one more hunter's mark damage too, because I hit twice. So, oh, really? There's no such thing as toll 1d6. 2 1s on my hunter's mark damage. Good job, spell.
Okay, so 2 more
Because
damage.
Shane is our GM. We can hit her monsters all we want, but unless you're Becca, you can't roll the damage.
And Jin is going to hit on this thing pretty fierce. Let me tell you, he's already fixing his beard over there. He
Mhm.
is getting ready.
He's like, it seems to have issues with
he's
psychic damage.
He's been waiting. He loves my combat encounters. So Jin, go for it. Your favorite bit. I know you love this.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to hit it twice with Eldritch Blast. See what this does. 28 and a 23.
Both hit.
Or 12 points of damage altogether.
What type?
Force damage.
Force? Okay. Damn, I forgot to have you guys do something, but it's too late.
Does it look like it hurt it?
Yeah, I mean,
Cool.
looks like you pushed its shoulder. One of its 4 shoulders.
All right, and then I'm going to move up closer, up here.
Okay. I forgot to have Alaris and Arazu do this. It should have happened as soon as you were within melee range, but I'm just going to have you do it now.
Okay.
That ooze that it was secreting, that's all over the floor. That was in that 5-foot radius. It's supposed to make you guys do a dex saving throw as soon as you entered it. But I forgot, so we're just going to do it now. So the attacks still happened. That all still counted. I'm sure you'll both get it. You'll both get it because it's you guys.
I didn't enter his space. It entered mine.
Okay, so you guys, it doesn't matter. It's ooze washed over your feet. Okay. And Jin, just because I'm assuming you won't want to step into it, it's 10 feet now that it's gotten bigger.
10
So
feet?
I'm assuming you won't, yeah, it's a 10-foot radius around it. Yeah,
All right.
so I'm just assuming you'll want to be
Well,
out of range.
Yeah, I'm not going to be. The second
I-
I moved, and you're like, well,
I know,
these
that's
people
why,
that entered melee, I'm like, oh god.
I know. So the problem was I have it all typed up, and it's on the beginning of the next page, and so I just missed it, my circle of ooze. So that's my bad.
All good.
But anyway, okay. Is that all Jin wants to do now, though? Because you hit it, you moved.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah? Okay. In that case, it swings to slap the 2 people who are closest to it. It'll start with 2 hits at Alaris for a 25 and a 16.
Yeah, the 25 hits, the 16
The 25
misses.
Okay. For Jesus Christ, really? For 15 damage. 15 bludgeoning, specifically.
Okay. go ahead and use my reaction to half that with Uncanny Dodge.
Okay. And then with its remaining 2 arms, we'll swing back to hit Arazu.
Oh, I forgot someone gave me 10 hit points. Did that go away?
Yeah.
Shouldn't have. He did it right when we entered the cave. I
Yeah,
thought.
it was right when you guys came in. You were all like, let's buff up. This is a boss fight. We're entering the dungeon.
30 spells gone.
Yeah, immediately. Hey, it's helped so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not 10 hit points, it's 8. So it's extra hit points.
Okay, so for these hits to Arazu, that one was a 27, and that one's a 13.
The first one hits, the second one does not.
Okay. For 13 bludgeoning damage.
Very well.
Very well. Now it is Auntie.
I'm gonna go ahead and seeing how well psychic damage did, even though I'm not sure, might have just been that crazy crit. I am going to mind sliver this thing, so I need to make it an int save. Now this actually keys off of my wizard abilities, which means the spell save DC is a little bit lower than I like, but
Okay.
so int save spell DC 14.
Int save?
Intelligence.
Okay. Good thing this thing's dumb as a box of rocks. 14.
14 is my spell save DC.
It's a smart rock. Big brain rock.
Well, my spell save DC for my wizard spells. Unfortunately, Mind Sliver is a wizard cantrip, not a cleric cantrip. Okay.
Howdy. Oh, good idea.
I am just going to be like, I think Alaris and Arazu have this, and then I'm going to go examine the wall the lady disappeared from.
Yeah. Find the lady. She's going to eat some kids.
Yeah, I'm actually more concerned with finding her.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you want, oh, well, you used your action, but
Yeah, I tried to
Okay.
Mind Sliver it.
okay. If you're done, then it'll be Wiskava.
Okay. Well, much like Dream Gaze, Wiskava's kind of got the same idea. She saw her cast Misty Step, right?
Yes. Anyone who has it would have recognized it.
Okay. So she looked around. She didn't see her appear on this side with her. So she's walking around here looking. She's still got see invisibility.
Okay. You're not seeing anything over there. I want to do something really
She
quick.
freaking booked it.
Yeah. Oh. I had her.
Because, yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah, I had her placement wrong for 30 feet. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that it seems.
No, it's cool. You can doesn't have to
Door
follow
out,
the same rule.
dimension, like she didn't use an action, so she could be easily dimension doored out.
Yeah, it's really weird. It kind of looks like. Yeah, she definitely didn't Misty Step then. She just went away somewhere like that for a further distance, so you know it's not nearby.
I should have hunters marked her as soon as we saw her.
Yeah, but you didn't.
I know.
Too bad.
Okay.
So I won't. If you want to take that back, I wouldn't make you use your action for it.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
would have known that. I goofed it. I'm sorry. It would have been Dimension Door then because I forgot which placement she was in.
Okay.
Lo siento.
Okay. So in that case, I sigh and I charge this thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I will make you right away do the dexterity save.
Yeah, and I suck at those.
Just don't get a 1. Just don't get a 1.
Well, if her momentum's strong enough, she'll just slide into it if she gets it.
Like a slip and slide.
Yeah.
A nasty,
Tackle.
nasty slip and slide.
Oh,
that
not too
18?
bad. 18, yeah.
Yeah, 18 passes. Okay.
All right.
You are fine. It's only bad if you get a crit miss.
Yeah, and then I will make my text.
Go for it.
So I don't know why it's doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ignore the 2.
Okay. But
Ignore
the
the 2.
two
It's
attacks are the 27 and the 26.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I still had I have a flag for enlarge, so that too isn't something I had.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just had it on and I didn't
those
realize it. Yeah,
And
so 13 and 8 damage.
13.
It is non-magical, if that matters. It's just regular piercing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, you are hitting a really big rock with your sword, so it doesn't.
Yeah, but Arazu just hit it with its fist, and it didn't seem to bug
Yeah,
its
but
fist.
he has magic fist.
Yeah.
That's what she
You
said.
should, I hate you. I knew you were going to say it. I knew you. I shouldn't have trusted you to not say it. As a matter of fact, I should have
Exactly.
known better, and I didn't. And you know what? That's
Okay.
my fault. I accept that.
And I will just shift slightly to there.
Okay, sure. Oh, well, that one doesn't get to move anymore because it doesn't.
That at least puts 2 people in my aura.
Oh, that's true. But now we're back up to Stein.
All right, Stein is going to give the help action to Wiskava.
Okay.
And then
But I don't do any damage.
It's for funsies.
It's there to make you feel better.
Companions tend to stay back, and I don't think the help. is-
Ineffective people always deserve the most positive
That's
reinforcement we can
That's
give.
true.
Um,
I'm like, crunch.
It's like a handicap in Scrabble or something.
Sparks are coming off of my sword
yeah. I'll use
and chips of metal.
I'll use my bonus action to recall the Shadow Blade to my hand.
Okay.
And then I will do Green Flame Blade as an action.
Mhm.
So it's a 28 to hit,
28 hits.
and the damage is actually 2d8 plus 5 plus
¿Cuánto
plus
es?
16, so... And then plus 1d8 to fire damage. So the 5 is fire damage. So 35 total. 30
Okay.
bless you. 30 is psychic, 5
Sorry.
is fire.
Okay. The psychic seems to hit it, not for as much as it did before, but it still reacts to it. It does not react to the fire.
Good to know.
It doesn't seem like the fire does an awful lot to Big Lava Stone Boy.
Very good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, nice. Does Solaris want to do anything else?
I can't do anything else because I had to use my bonus action to recall the blade, and then
Oh, right.
and I
No
want to
worries.
stay where I'm at to give Arazu advantage if I can.
I will always prefer to check before I'm just like, all right, end of your turn. Fuck you. Move on.
So you only have one attack?
Yeah, I'm a rogue. I only ever get one attack.
I didn't know you were full rogue.
She
Got
hits
it.
like a Mack truck.
Yeah,
That's
with all
good.
that delicious sneak attack damage, but I only
Yup.
get one attack.
You were 1 hit point away from triggering the special thing I designed with 1 hit.
Now, if you would learn to dual wield, you'd be set.
Next is Arazu. Show her how to dual wield by punching the shit out of this big rock.
Well, now that I have my bonus action back, I'm going to do more than that.
And don't forget Hunter's Mark.
4 times.
Yeah, and don't forget your hunter's mark.
Yep, and I'm going to try and hit it 4 times.
You know what? You
With
Even
advantage on
four
each of
times,
those
you-
hits.
even with advantage, you know you're just going to miss a lot right
It's
now.
very possible. So
can
First-
try to hit it as
first
many times
attempt,
as you want.
18.
18 will do it. Yep.
Second attempt is a 22. Third attempt is a 26. Fourth attempt is a 12.
Why was your first standard and the last 3 advantaged? Oh,
No, they're
he's
all
got flanking.
advantage because I'm
Oh,
flanking
so when
with,
you said
Solaris.
18, you meant
and I did a flurry of blows, so
Oh wait, God, yeah.
four attacks at advantage.
Yeah. No, my brain was like, it's not the first number, it's the second number. No, you are correct. I'm sorry. So those all hit except the last one. The 12 doesn't hit. The others hit.
And then I get 3d6 for Hunter's Mark damage then.
So that's what, 10 damage, 6 damage, 8 damage, right?
And then an additional 13 for Hunter's Mark.
These are the first. So hold on. The 3 attacks that hit are those still magic bludgeoning?
Oh yeah, all of my attacks are magical. I've got magic in my hands.
Um,
Wow.
13. This is our typical level of discourse. I don't know why.
It's 42
Wow.
points of damage. She did 42 points of damage.
Yes.
Oh, really? I got. Wait.
Yeah. 10
I
plus
got
11 is 21. Yeah.
10 from the first hit, 6 from the second hit, 8
No,
from the
11
third hit.
from the first hit. From the second hit. It's 10.
Why does he
11.
get the higher damage? I
Yeah,
thought
there's
it was-
not advantage on damage rolls. So the damage roll
So
that
it's the
accompanies-
first.
It's always the first.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought it was the
That's
one just in the column. Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, we can do the first one. That's fine. So then, yeah, it would be 10, 11, 19. So that is less than what I had here. Well, now I have to do math again. God damn it.
Yeah, actually, why does yours roll damage twice? No one else's does.
I think I have it set up so that when I'm rolling just my standard 1 attack plus 2 attack, it gives me both attacks in one roll, and I don't have to do it again.
Okay.
So it just I set it up that way.
What kind of damage was the 13 again?
Hunter's mark.
Mark. So
It's the same as the.
Yeah, it's the same as the.
It's the same.
trigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just double checking. Anything else?
you can use bonus action. Yeah. Nope.
Fabian?
That is my action and my bonus action, and I'm content with my physical placement.
Okay. Then Jin.
How hurt is it looking?
I mean, it freaked out and merged. It doesn't look like it's like super enjoying it because it doesn't have a face.
And Alaris and Arizu are beating the crap out of it.
They're beating the crap out of it. It's kind
And
of like
Scott was
really
making a
big
good show
pinata.
of beating it, but not really doing a whole lot.
All right,
Well,
I'm
Scott was
gonna,
making a lot of noise.
And Dreamgaze, who tends to have a lot of like, usually loves fighting, is like, nah, I got this. And
Yes, I.
We got this.
Yeah, I'm-
You go find the kids.
I actually, I might have like, you want to help me find the kids? I think that's more important.
I'm going to go over to Auntie Dreamgaze. In passing, I'm going to Eldritch Blast it twice.
Just a really casual.
Yeah,
you
it's
just slap
casual.
your hand at
Just-
it like. Oh, I
it's
like
just
over the
casual.
shoulder better.
10 probably does not hit. 13 probably does not hit. It was
Nice.
too
It's a little
casual.
too casual.
A little too casual. In fact, it hits the
I wasn't
wall
looking.
above it. It hits the wall above it and just leaves those nice little eldritch scorch marks. And you guys are like, the fuck? Kid, jeez, at least try. Okay, so now it is going to swing. Let me see. It hit you two. Okay, it's going to start now with 2 swings at Wiskava. Remember, it's got 4 arms, a 14 and a
I didn't even
29.
do anything.
Yeah, 25 hits.
29, but yes. Okay.
That's not a crit, right? That's just a 29.
No, yeah, it. I didn't want to give this thing crit. I gave other things crit. This one doesn't have crit because I wanted to be nice.
No, I mean, it was the
Roll
natural
a 20, it's a crit.
No, it was a 19.
Okay, that's what I was trying to.
Yeah, no, I figured.
It just has a
Because if it was a natural 20, I was going to stop the crit.
No. Yeah, it was a 19. It has a plus 10. And it rolled for 16 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Or
Cool.
I should. Yeah. Okay, so it hits you twice, then it swings, and it's kind of just like twisting clockwise now. Its legs aren't even moving. One arm goes to backhand Arazu for 26.
No. Legendary resistance. That totally does not hit me at all.
I will use my reaction to reduce the damage, though.
Okay, so let me roll for it. Oh, good thing you did. Shit. What is that? 26 bludgeoning.
Very
How does-
well.
How do you reduce that? Split that? What's happening?
So I roll a d10 plus my proficiency, and I just reduce the damage by that much. I reach out and I deflect
Here.
part of it with my
Deflect
shield.
part
So
of it. Okay. It's a really heavy arm, so you get about half of it to miss, but so then it'll still do 14. And then the last arm will swing at Alaris for 19.
19 hits,
Okay.
and I will uncanny dodge this.
Okay. That is much better for 10, 16.
All right,
So.
8.
Back to Auntie
Um,
and your exploration. What would you like to
I
do?
am trying to find any clues as to, like, is there a secret passage? Is that, like, any sense of, like,
How would you like to go about that? Walk me through.
I want, so, okay,
Are
so.
you trying to like reach out to the energies of the world and be a divider? Are you trying to like knock on the walls? Are you
I
trying
am going to
to look for something
burn
out?
a first level spell slot. I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
And I am going to try to attune myself to the energies of the world, at least get in a direction of where she teleported to. Not in the rules at all.
I know. That's why I'm just like, tell me, and I'll give it to you. It certainly seems like there's something the universe, Ma'aka itself, is telling you on the other side of that absolutely perfectly natural wall. Just like right on the other side of that. You feel like that's where she went over here somewhere.
Okay. I will walk over to the wall, and I mean that was my action to cast Detect Magic, so I will cast as a fourth level, my last fourth level spell slot. The chicken, the giant chicken, and bonus action attack the wall.
Yay!
Yeah, I didn't actually create health for the wall. Let me see how.
It's a mimic wall, so it bites your hand.
Wall.
Well, Suibos is going to get inundated with a whole bunch of mimics and other monstrosities because of the other group, so...
I had no contributions on that at all.
Then it would have...
Shayna, what did you do to my damage rolls?
I'm doing math. Hold on. I'm figuring out how healthy this wall is. Let me determine the health of this rock wall you're punching. Hold on. Okay, what'd I do?
You keep on giving them ones. Jeez.
You know what this is? This is somehow my tech gremlins are getting revenge for me for all of the Shayna roll jokes. They won't stop fucking with me, but now they're evening it out.
Are they though?
So you certainly, the chicken hits that wall has been hit.
Force damage, so if that matters.
The wall gets hit. Yep. Sounds like Wiskava's turn. Y'all are gonna have a thing for walls.
Yeah.
I am she's behind the
Take a
wall.
moment to just kind of turn a little bit and look at Auntie.
Technically, Auntie is just like gets a cup of tea out while the chicken is attacking the wall.
The chicken's pecking at the wall really.
And I was just like, she's behind the wall.
And then I take my 2 attacks.
Do it up.
You should have advantage on the first one because of Stein.
Yay!
Ooh.
Yay! There's a crit.
There it is. And you didn't even need to
Right.
I didn't even need them.
Shayna's
Okay.
rolls right there.
So yeah, we're gonna dump in a 3rd level smite.
All right.
He's tired of she's tired of the ineffective damage.
Yeah. So 6 points of slashing plus. It's 2d8 plus each level.
So 3rd level would be naturally 5d. It would be naturally 4d8, so 8d8.
And doesn't Wiskava get an extra something from being a half-orc?
Oh yeah, I get that too. But okay, so yeah. So first of all, there's my smite. So 27 radiant.
Radiant.
Yeah, and then I also get.
The I'm hella awesome bonus.
Yeah, right?
Another 4 points of non-magical slashing, which is probably only 2.
Yep, big angry orc damage. Well, I mean, do you want to describe how this thing dies in reaction to your furious burst of smite? Your radiant damage specifically, if you want to.
Yeah, you know what? She just runs it. So she's slashing and she, just chipping off little things. So she pulls back. Her sword glows red and almost looks like lava for a second, and she just plunges it easy right through its chest.
Like butter.
Yeah, like butter.
All right, so as your sword strikes through.
And then splits it up.
Oh, okay. I mean, it doesn't have a head for you to split, so you don't get that drop.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you crack it. And as the strange merged golem shatters and collapses, you hear a tisk, a disappointed, irritated sound from the darkness. Sure enough, on the other side of that wall.
As soon as that thing like finishes crumbling, Arizu looks at Wiskava and smiles a nice bloody smile and says, "Maybe next time start with that."
I was going to say that. Maybe next time lead with that.
I have to let everybody else get their licks in.
Even
Right?
the bad
Everybody
guy-
needs to feel important.
She
I
was
want to say while they're having this conversation, I make another. The chicken is just going to town.
Where is this wall?
It's the
It's the
Okay.
Shayna wall.
it's the Shayna. I
the
will
Shayna
also
wall
say
that I was
that
assured was just a wall.
I will also say that when this golem shatters and collapses, you hear a similar sounding crack, and the wall looks a lot weaker, almost as if it halved the health of the wall. So 24 hits the wall.
I'd be like, Wiskava, have at it. You
It's
have
a
this.
really tricky wall. The wall has an AC of 15, apparently. For 32. I'm just, you know what? Do you guys just all want to wail on it, and we can just say break the fucking wall? The
No,
only thing I will say-
I'm just keep on hitting it.
I'm fine. The only thing I will say is that for Wiskava, Arazu, and Alaris, when you leave that puddle of ooze, you do need to make a deck save for that ick on the ground.
But we have a bonus because we're close to what's his name or what's her name, Wiskava.
Mhm.
Aha.
23
right.
is fine.
Dick moves even
29
in
is
death.
also fine. Oh, shut up. Whatever. Nobody's impressed. And 20 is fine. Okay. All it was going to do was knock you prone, and if you got a nat 1, it would have triggered an attack of opportunity if it was still alive.
Well, our viewers are all very impressed with my 29 save.
You know they are. I feel it. It's like the force here.
It's true.
He walks right on that Simon, just like
Break through the
nothing.
wall. And I realize my map is missized, so we're just going to go ahead and go into the room.
I heard that Jin vicious mockeried the wall until it fell.
He just told the wall what a piece of shit.
He's like,
wall.
"You're not even a wall. You're just a figment of Shayna's
I
imagination."
think my chicken just like the chicken goes and I feed it and then it drops into
The
Yeah.
chicken's all confused, like, "Really? I did all this damage and they just walk up and it falls over?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. So,
beak is all flat because it's been pecking at rocks.
oh, poor chicken. So you should
Oh,
have a new room. Oh, I didn't change the color. Fuck. Oh well, pretend. So you guys enter this particular cavern.
Ooh, there's a sill.
Yeah, the floor of the I swear to fucking God, Chester. I shouldn't have given you guys tokens. I was trying to be nice. I was being an IGM. I was, you know what? I'm gonna give you your fucking nightmares now and make you read them. Better yet, I'll make you
because you looked up right as it happened.
punishment. I'm gonna make
No, I was like, should I do it? Then also Arizu's gone. I'm like, okay.
You don't want to get left behind.
Hey,
Hey, if Arizu takes off, Jin is taking off too.
Okay,
I
guys.
resisted all the effort to not move my token immediately onto that magic sigil.
I know.
I'm gonna wait until
That's such a sun puppy thing, though.
whenever the class has settled down.
We're good.
Is everybody good? Do you have your buddies? Do you want to hold hands? Okay. So you enter this cavern. The floor of the cave before you glows with arcane light. Definitely traipse all the fuck over it with your little tootsies. Carved deep with sigils and patterns that burn a sickly green. Those of you familiar with the arcane recognize some of the details. Different sigils for things like divination, enchantment, illusion, transmutation, connecting as though in long sequences. The overall effect is something of a spider's web of magic above the sigil. The energy from one point pulsing and rippling throughout the entire space. It's practically hypnotizing to watch. In fact, everyone roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Are we next to Wiskava?
I know we're all moved, but Jin
The
is.
only one is Jin and Alaris.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Now I'm right out of it.
Mhm.
So that's a +3 or what?
That's okay. I'm gonna fail it, and it doesn't matter. And I'll leave everybody because
All right, but I need to make the more pulsing.
No
Me
potion.
and Tucker were doing it.
Um.
We're playing around.
Oh no, actually, you all all of you are fine. Let's see.
Even with my 14?
Yes, it was an extremely low DC.
Okay.
It was
What a lame
a
sigil.
10. It was a 10.
I did forget to ask if this was magic, because I have advantage if it's a spell. Or
This
magical
is
effect.
definitely magic.
Okay.
Anyone who wants to, yeah, I think you're fine. If anyone wants to make an Arcana check real quick, you are allowed to. I'll continue the description though. Each sharp line and twisting curve traces towards the back of the cavern, disappearing beneath the feet of the hag, whose token I need to pull out. She looks even more like a statue than before. Those of you, I mean, only Auntie couldn't, but now everybody can easily see through her disguise. She looks even more like a statue than before, with the pale light of this erratic web washing over her. She glares at you and crosses her arms pouting again. Wiskava, no. Willaris, no. Auntie, no. Jin, okay.
The one person who probably
Yeah, the one
Like-
person who probably doesn't need you.
Yeah,
to
zero.
this information. Yeah. So what you recognize looking at this, you can see the traces of magic seem to be, like I mentioned, that they're pulsing. That you notice that they seem to be stopping in certain places, as though something was blocking or changing that flow of energy. It's like a ripple that's getting interrupted as it hits different stones or things protruding past that level. And that's that. Let me grab the hag's token real quick. Where'd it go? Oh no, I didn't want that. Let me just get mine. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And here. There we go. Okay. So yeah, she crosses her arms with, those were mine. You keep breaking my things.
Who broke what?
You broke my toys.
No,
Jin
I
looked at himself. He's like, I didn't.
want
do-
a
I didn't
clarification,
break
honey.
anything.
I broke your mirrors. I didn't do anything to those things.
She did it, and I point at Wiskava.
I thought you were
To be
nice.
fair, that's how you play with toys like that.
No, it's not.
And
That's
they
how
are nice.
No, it's not. That's how the toys are supposed to play with you. You're not doing it right. I thought you were the nice one.
No, Jin's the nice one.
Oh, yeah.
You want to learn how to make firecrackers? They're really safe for people
Hey.
of your maturity.
I know how to
You
make
really
firecrackers.
made a
Do you want me
mistake
to
if you
show
think
you?
I'm the nice one. Give us the children.
No. They're mine.
Moonbeam.
Go for it.
I'm shifting my hunter's mark to her, by the way.
Okay.
And I am definitely blighting the shit out of her.
Do you want us to roll initiative?
I mean, if you're just gonna fucking moonbeam.
Well, it's 8 o'clock, so I have to go.
I know. So I have you guys want to do. What do you guys want to do? Here.
She thought we were going to discuss things.
No, absolutely
Right.
not. I did not anticipate discussing things. I just thought.
I mean, is this?
Even if she didn't have kids, her personality would make me want to blight her.
It's like, well, can Jin lead with maybe trying to persuade her to give the kids that? Can you
I
please?
mean, so you can try.
Well, I tried to intimidate, and I didn't even get a roll.
I got a
Which is
27.
why Moonbeam.
So with that persuasion, I'll say she looks at you and looks like she wants to work with you,
And then
but
gives you the
ultimately
picture.
decides not to because they're hers. And if she gives them back, they won't be hers anymore. And that's not the way things are. So I know you have to go. I don't want you to miss it.
So
Do you
we
want-
can just break and start here.
Yeah, do we
Yeah.
want to break and start here
Yeah.
or
That works.
This is at the beginning of a fight. The other one was in the middle, so this
Yeah.
is the
the
step
other
up.
one was exactly one round into combat. But
And maybe by taking a break here, Doll will amazingly show up and then cook us all food while we're fighting the hag.
Or maybe the hag would eat some and maybe have some stomach problems.
Maybe.
This hag does seem like the type that would definitely partake of Doll's cooking.
mm-hmm. All right, fine. I'll do this.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream.
Okay.